try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain, pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane, pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less. You check as I'm chess, what's happening next? Yeah. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson, he got a new engine from pain, that's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just wrote an obsession, all in his possession. You got their attention, I leave an impression and take your redemption. Just kill no discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they see me. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try to change, you can say no, free me. So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place, I wanna be first. Work till it hurts, dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions in the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off, I'ma break off from the weak minds. They can stay soft, you can change lives, you create thoughts, never waste time. You got one shot, you got one life, better pop off. What do you like? Make a dream job. No 9-5, no mean boss, just my life and free thoughts. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they see me. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try to change, you can say no, free me.
Hey, welcome, Jerry. How are you? How are you? How are you? That was a jam. That was a bop. I love that. I gotta shout out again. Thank you, Counter Talk, for lighting up my intro and my outro for AITA when we brought it back. We got a nice little crowd calling in. I'll give them a few minutes. But how you feeling tonight, Jerry?
Yeah, pretty decent. A little nervous, but okay.
Yeah, it's okay to be a little nervous when we're out here. Just think of it like, you got to think of it like it's like sitting in somebody's living room, but they got a big picture window. So like you can't be like all that, but you can be all that. You know what I mean?
I like that analogy.
It's like so that it ain't too bad, So that's it. But it'll be okay. It's like, yeah, yes, it is, Charlie, the one and only. The one and only.
Yep, it is me.
It is original. Hey, John. Hey, Grace Case. I'm not typing because I'm sparing her ears because my mics are connected again, because I'm technically challenged. Bears aren't supposed to know about tech, are they? Right? I should get a free pass about this tech stuff. Like bears are not supposed to know about anything technology.
Well, yeah, exactly. You have paws, not fingers, so you're good.
What do you mean, Maria? All of them except for this one. Get out of here. you know you're excited for this one. You missed the intro, though. You'll have to wait for the outro now. Yep. Just don't cuss, say anything wrong, offend anyone, misquote anyone or anything, or you'll do just fine. Charlie, you forget where she is? This is Bear's house. Jared, do whatever the fuck you want.
I was just I'm fucked if I can't cuss. This is gonna be bad.
No, God, are you kidding? That would be like you might as well cut my arms off. Charlie knows better. He did busting on you. Like, is it? He was very well behaved, actually. And then I had quiz on the week after that. And, well, YouTube saw all that. I don't think there's anything you could do that would get me, in trouble, actually. I mean, I have naked avatars. I curse like a truck driver. I talk about all kinds of stuff on all kinds of streams, and they leave me out here. YouTube, they just don't know me. They don't know I exist, I think, which is fine. I don't want them, they just leave me alone. I'll be fine. But on that, here you go. All right, chat. So hopefully you all are ready for us to we're gonna pull this stuff, get started with Jared, and find out how well she can find it out. I'm pretty sure her asshole meter is pretty damn good.
Yeah,
I think it is. I think
as a quote lovable asshole myself, I think I got this one.
I tell everybody I am that asshole. I am regularly, all the time. But there's a difference. Like, the only thing, I don't know about you, Jared, but the only thing that pisses me off is those walking assholes that won't admit they're damn asshole, or they do something asshole like, and they won't own up to it. I don't got time for that. Like, I own my asshole.
You're not an asshole anymore. You're just a dick.
A useless one. And nobody likes a useless dick. Nobody. Like, I'm telling you, it don't matter. Gender, age, don't matter. Nobody. Okay, take that to the bank. That's a bearism there. You can bank on that one. Nobody likes a useless dick. Okay, it's gonna be fun, Jared. I'm glad I picked them, that they don't have anything to do with anything like that, and we could be in some trouble here. Okay?
Yeah, we'd go sideways real quick.
Yeah, that's okay. I like sideways.
Sideways, upside down, all kinds of ways.
I'm gonna be doing that all night because I like your laugh and it makes me feel good. I'm gonna be doing that all fucking night. But you can't.
Well, thank
Everybody's allowed to have a shut up bear button, so just engage yours whenever you want. Just go shut up bear. Just that's all you have to do. Or you could say shut up Claire, or shut up bear, or just shut up. Then I will. No, Mrs. Cassandra. No, it's not the wrong stream. I'm being an asshole. I have it right. I do. But I'll behave somewhat. How's that? I will, because Mrs. Cassandra asked me nice. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, okay. Yeah. All right. Am I the asshole for telling mother-in-law that if she didn't give up custody of her child, we would probably know her birthday? Now, this one's a little much, so bear with me, guys, while I read out. It's a shorter one, hopefully. I recently got engaged to the love of my life, and my parents are planning a very nice engagement party. We found out after we sent out invites that it is the Saturday closest to mother-in-law's milestone birthday, day after. And she has been telling everyone but us how unhappy she is because she would get a party that weekend. It got to the point where she was bitching to a lot of people, and we felt that we had to confront her. My fiance explained that we didn't know it was her birthday, but the down payment on the venue is already down, so it is what it is. Mother-in-law's husband yelled about what kind of deadbeat son doesn't know their mother's birthday. Mother-in-law said she understood. She was just very upset and feels like if she doesn't go, everyone is going to talk shit about her, but she wants her party. Her husband began running his mouth again that we need to cancel. I said that wasn't an option, but no pressure if she doesn't want to come. He got an attitude about how disrespectful we are, and I replied that it was an honest mistake, but if mother-in-law didn't give up custody of her son, we might know when her birthday was. But the way it worked out, he only saw her once a year at the most, so he doesn't know. Mother-in-law immediately grabbed her husband and walked out. Well, kind of dragged him out. And now I am banned from their house, and her husband has been saying truly awful, disgusting things about me. I get that it is a sensitive subject because mother-in-law lived in a country where she could not do anything and birth control existed, but was hard to get. She just disappeared one day, and I do have empathy, but at the same time, that is why we don't know her birthday. Edit, to be clear, mother-in-law doesn't want us to throw her a party. She was throwing her own. That's a hot mess, really, actually. So I got you coming right out of the gate, huh? Yeah.
You did. I did. I don't know. I didn't reach asshole status until she got kind of vicious, but I get why she said it.
I
Like,
do too, because they're not giving it any context, right? Like
right.
she was a bit of an asshole how she said it, but she had to add the context because, first
Yeah.
of all, mother-in-law is not saying anything. She letting her husband run riot all over everybody,
Mhm.
and so somebody need to pull in the reins with the truth,
Mhm.
like there's a reason we like don't know your birthday, like we don't know when your birthday is, like, and you would think it just shows how messed up it is because it's the mother-in-law, right? Her
Mhm.
son's getting married and she wants to have a birthday party.
Right.
So, like, right there, I can't say that the woman who said it is the asshole. She's probably holding back. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
I
So,
kind of
yeah,
agree with a couple of people in the chat. Like, why can't you like, was it John and Sandy? Why can't you have a party like back to back? Like, they're two separate days. They're not on the same day.
that's right. Why couldn't they? Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
Mm-hmm.
and it's not their cost. They don't have to worry about throwing two big parties. They
Mm-hmm.
throw theirs, and then she throws hers.
Exactly. Well, she don't want to go to the wedding because it's her birthday. She wants to have like a party, and I'm like, like
Yeah.
mom's just not. She's not mom, right? Like she's not. If she did give him up, and then as an adult he found her or whatever, however they are in their lives, he said he only saw her once a year. Obviously,
Mhm.
if she's gonna have a birthday party instead of going to the wedding, she's considering not going to the wedding. You know, and
Oh, yeah.
that's like bizarre. That's like bizarre to me, like
Mhm.
I don't know, but as a parent, but I was more than a once a year parent, but still, I don't get it. And then to get upset
Mm-mm.
about it, or and let
I kind of
husband
agree
talk
with
about
my
it.
my other half here that she was ignored and then made a scene to get attention. Like, she just got her feelings hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know.
I kind of agree with you there. With the
Damn,
way
you
she's
had to
letting.
like you're making my brain
Hmm?
hurt already.
I'm making your brain hurt. All right,
Yeah.
we'll let them vote then. We'll tell you what the options are for voting. That'll put you back in a mood. It'll
Oh,
be
I'm
cool.
good. I can't pick a side. I just like, is there an
It's okay.
option
You
for
don't
both?
have to because there's
Okay,
there's
cool.
options. There's
Oh,
options.
okay.
That's why I said I'm going to make it all better. All right. So
Yeah.
as you all know, we'll just go over these again. And to everybody coming in that I didn't get to say hi to, hello. I'm not typing because I'm sparing Jared's ears, but I see you and thank you for being here. So the the MIT asshole voting rules. When we vote for who the arsehole is, who the asshole is, however you want to say it.
Mhm.
First of all is the OP, which would be the original poster. In this case, it would be the woman, the fiance who's getting married to the son of, almost mother-in-law. Number 2 would be the other party. In this case, it would be mother-in-law. Okay. Number 3 would be all involved, and that would include the original poster, her husband, which is son, and mother-in-law, and a husband who, in my opinion, really is an issue. Number
Mhm.
4 is yay porn, because yay porn. Number 5 is Magic Mike Fund. And John, you know what that is, my speculating friend. Hey, no defamation in the chat. Okay. And number 6 is everyone is an asshole, and that means like everywhere. Like, or you could use number 6 for this one because there's more than one person involved. Just need to be 4, 5, 6. All right. Number 7 is open for suggestions. If you think of something that you want to say that I have not listed, you may use number 7 to do that. Number 8 is my mate Chris is always the arsehole. Number 9 is no, just no, 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 no. Number 11 is bear needs a laser. Well, why not? Let me see. Number 42, Jay is a coffee hating arsehole. Now he's not feeling very well. He might come in because he can type, but he can't speak right now. Well, let's see. And number 69, you know the rules here. Number 69, do not put that in your chat without a phone number. It's rude It's teasing. We don't play like that here. This is Bear's house. We don't tease at Bear's house. You're in it or you're out. Like, don't put it down there. Okay, don't do it. And Icarus, I agree with you. For 7, for country is an asshole because yes, they did not have rights for abortions and or birth control. She had difficulty as a young woman. I feel for mother-in-law on that, but it doesn't give her the right to be a self-centered little bee for the rest of her life. I mean, I get it. The country itself is an asshole. I hear you, Icarus. I'm right there with you. Gosh, I can't wait to do something on it. Oh my gosh, but I have to think, nothing like getting monetized and then getting booted off YouTube within the same week. It could happen. It could happen. Anybody who saw my What the Fuck Texas video will know what I'm talking about. Like, I have issues. I have issues containing myself. Okay, number 69, and I'll talk dirty to everybody over VC. Aaron, that's a wonderful compromise to the channel rules. And Charlie doesn't have a phone. Well, then I guess you know what you're not going to be able to do, huh? You can't put 69 in the chat. Your options are limited right now. But creative people, you got to say something for creative people, right, Jared? I mean, I love a creative brain. So just get creative.
Oh yeah.
Just
I
get
like
creative.
smart.
Oh gosh, yeah. I like smart, clever, and snarky.
Yeah, good snark.
Snarky. Good snark. Nothing better than a good snark. Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Right.
Yes. It always says, oh, wait, I gotta put this one up. I'm gonna smash you up here, girl. Let me find that. There you go. 69, 800 muffins. I gotta promote my OnlyFans. It's cupcakes. Oh, that's so good. Does 11 mean the bear is getting a Brazilian? No, it's not warm enough yet. I was playing Star Wars, but probably in summer it would. Yes, it's got dual meaning, John. Pervert.
I didn't even think of it that way until he said that.
I know, of course. It's gotta be my
That's
friend.
all I can think now.
With friends like this, you don't have to worry about being embarrassed on YouTube. You just don't. It's a given. It's just a damn given. It's just what's gonna happen. Okay. But they don't do it any worse than I do to myself. So, like, I'm all for it. Like, it's cool. Yep. Angel my ass, John. Angel my ass. You're an angel like I'm an angel. And you're an angel like I'm innocent. Yeah. I can't even laugh at it. I can't even like hold it in. But anyway, I know what I'm going to vote. I'm going to vote a bunch of numbers. Like, because on this one, I think they're all assholes. Like, I'm really offended by the husband. I don't think, like, I know he's trying to protect his wife because maybe it's a sensitive issue for her because maybe she feels a certain way. But I have a hard time thinking she feels a certain way when she's still actively not engaged in his life, when she's going to have a birthday party instead of going to his own wedding, her son's wedding. Like that doesn't show me like that she wants to be active in his life the way he was. She's still on that part-time once a year routine. And so if you're going to be like that, then you get all the repercussions that come with it. Like, he don't know when your damn birthday is. Okay. That's
a good point. Yeah. 100% agree on that one.
And so, and I don't think anybody else really besides, them are asked. I think there's a way to tell people stuff, even hurtful stuff like that. Like with the context, here's where I come into trouble. As badass as I am about people being bullshit, I do like to speak to elders and people that that the information may hurt, in a way to where they can actually hear it. You know what I mean? So you gotta be a little softer about it. You don't want to really hurt somebody's, but people are going to remember how they felt, not really what you said half the time. So you don't want to come out there with the knives and everything and cut them all up when you have something like that. That's important, because I think what she was trying to say was important. She was trying
Yeah.
to pull it back and say, yo, like, don't you realize how hurtful this is, what you're doing? And like, of course we don't know when your birthday is. We're not going out of our way to hurt you, but what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Like, look what you're
Yeah.
doing here.
And the other part is like the two partners fighting. So it's the husband and the fiance. It wasn't the
Right.
mom and the son. So they're fighting out of protecting their partners, which is always going to make you more defensive.
It is, and it's almost always going to make everybody wrong too, because
Yeah.
I just learned, I was married for a long time, I just learned that even when my mother-in-law, oh my gosh, my mother-in-law, even when she was like called out wrong, I'm sorry, that's his mother. Like, there's just a thing about sons and mothers. It don't matter like how cold ass bitch she was or rude or anything else. I would, you just can't go there. You know what I mean? Because you're not just defending yourself against the mother-in-law, you're hurting your spouse, you're hurting your partner, you're hurting your partner in some way, because they have to deal with it and they can't get there. Like, sometimes they just
Right.
can't get there, and you got to have a little more grace. And I know it's hard because I don't know, I know everybody doesn't have some people out there have great relationships with their in-laws. I
Yeah.
celebrate you, I envy you. I don't know what it's like to be you because that wasn't my experience. But but I could say, that it exists. I'm just,
Yeah. Like I have
yeah.
a great relationship with my mother-in-law, but my husband with my mom, but she wasn't very fun. So that was a given. She wasn't
Mm-hmm.
going to be a fun mother-in-law.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I know what that's like. Not them not being fun. Like my mom
Mhm.
was great with my ex. Absolutely great with him.
Yeah.
Like she liked him more than me half the time. What are you talking about? She always stuck up for him. Always. So, because I was so stubborn. But yeah, she always took his side, but not my other mother-in-law, no matter
Mhm.
what we did, we were like wrong. It was
Yeah.
just wrong. It was one of those things where you took my baby. He was supposed to take care of me for the rest of my life, and he would rather be over there with you, like that kind of thing.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
that's tough.
yeah,
Yikes.
yeah. Yes,
Mm-mm.
that's it. I'm never doing it again, V. Brilliant. That's great advice. And that doesn't mean I won't get into a committed relationship. I just see at my age no reason to sign any paper and give myself grief. That's all. Because
Mhm.
like, you know, I just I do look forward though to having another committed relationship someday, maybe
Yeah.
the right person. I'm just not in a hurry because who like I hate breaking up. I love getting together with people, but shit, breakups suck. Like they freaking
Yeah.
suck. All right, so I know what I'm voting. I'm gonna just vote everybody in porn, like because why not?
Yeah, I'm going everybody.
You're gonna go everybody? Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you all for voting. Most of them voted like way back then, like because we were talking, and so I missed most of the votes. But they were mostly everybody thinks that they're just assholes. I think
Yeah.
Charlie said everybody's a prick. Hmm? Sandy says 6 covers it tonight. Everybody, if they agree. Grace says both parties in Mrs. Cassandra's basement is the phone number. Thank you. 11 and 42. Bear needs a laser and Jay hates coffee. Thank you, Icarus. And number 7 he's gotten there. Autistic. We got a lot of 69s in phone numbers.
I was gonna say maybe they find us sexy.
Just no
All
more
kinds of.
molding. Wait a minute. No more molding.
What are you reading?
I
Oh, I
Mrs.
see.
Cassandra, right? Like, what do you mean? Do you mean modding? You better, you better not be leaving me as my mod. I will hunt you down. Don't you dare. You'd live in sin? Yeah, gladly every day. Like, give me a chance right now. Yes, I would. What makes you think I'm not? Like, what? Really? Why would you even ask such a ridiculous question? Do you not know me? Like we not met? Aaron. Oh, Aaron. That was so innocent. I just can't. Oh my god. Oh, no more molding. Oh no. Oh, Mrs. Cassandra, you did not bring up the fake. Oh my god. Don't. Love. Mrs. Cassandra, be careful. They're not ready. Don't. Okay. All right. We're on to the next one. You ready, Jared?
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh my god. Oh god. Am I the asshole for refusing to walk my stepdaughter down the aisle? This one was interesting. My wife and I married 15 years ago. She has a daughter from a previous marriage, Sonia, who's 26 years old. While I have two kids, Levi, who's 32, and Juno, who's 20. I love the three of them a lot, but problems arose when in 2019, Levi married his husband, Roberto, 33. My wife and daughter were nothing but supporting and loving towards him, but Sonia got influenced by her homophobic father and told Levi that he was ridiculous if he thought his marriage meant something and called them the F slur once or twice. I had a long talk with my wife and I said that I wasn't comfortable with Sonia being around my youngest anymore with that type of behavior and that Sonia insulting and hurting my son and Roberto was unacceptable. She tried to defend her daughter, of course, blaming the ex and everything, but Sonia was already an adult at one point. It's really her choice and her fault. We decided to go LC when with my children going NC. I don't know what that is.
Me either.
I don't know, but whatever. 3 months after that, she apologized to my son, sincerely. I really don't know how it went because she reached out to Levi and Roberto, and they talked privately, and she began therapy soon after. I know they agreed to make amends with her, agreeing to still not being invited to their wedding. Things are normal now. They're close again, and Levi and Roberto join us for all types of family activities. Sonia's father died in 2021, almost at the same time she got engaged. It was a hard time for her. She had already cut contact with him, so she has admitted to feeling guilty too. My wife and I invited her to stay in our house for a while so she's not alone, and she stayed here for 6 months before finally moving with her friends. Recently, Sonia and her mom approached me and said that she would really appreciate it if I walked her down the aisle. My wife was encouraging her to accept because it would mean a lot to both of was encouraging me to accept because it would mean a lot to both of them. I said thanks and commented on how flattered I felt. I did ask for a few days to think about it, which was not well received. And when I ultimately said no, my wife said that I was being an asshole because it's harmless. Truth is, that's my problem. I don't feel comfortable walking her down the aisle for what she did and said. While I don't hold anything against her, I can't help but feel bad when I think about walking her down the aisle. There are missing words here that I have to add like crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Levi looked so sad when she interrupted his announcement to call him the F slur, and I can't take that picture out of my face. I don't think I'm the most appropriate person to walk her down the aisle with these feelings in the middle. Am I the asshole? Well, I'll tell you what. I call asshole because you can't write a full sentence, and you made me crazy trying to read that. But on the other hand, you're no asshole. Like, that was your son, and she really hurt him. And I can imagine.
But
yeah.
On one hand, he says, like, he doesn't hold anything against her, and they went through therapy, and everybody's kind of healed from it. But he's not. I mean, and I can hold a grudge like you will not fucking believe. I will hold a grudge for decades. But I don't know. I don't know how it would feel if it's kids involved. At some point you have to just let that shit go, I guess.
You do, because she's young.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. She's young and growing, right? I mean, she's in therapy. she addressed the
Yeah.
people involved, the son and his partner, right? She addressed them
Mhm.
directly like a grown-up, like you
Right.
should, right?
Yeah.
So like I kind of understand wanting to let it go, but he's
Right.
entitled to his feelings too. And if he keeps
Yeah.
seeing the pain that's in his son's face, I think maybe he just needs to talk to his son. And if his son's cool with it, I think he should do it actually.
Yeah.
Because you know, if they did apologize, she did everything you're supposed to do right, you know,
Mhm.
except for what she did in the first place, which was be a judgmental asshole. So I would say in the past she was
Yeah.
a judgmental
Oh,
asshole, but
she
it
was
looks
a
like yeah, she was a bit.
fucking
Yeah,
piece
she
of
was a
shit.
big.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
yep.
no, no, no.
Yeah,
No,
right.
you crossed the
She was
fucking
an asshole.
line.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. Because who are you to judge anybody else's life? Like, girl, you know, your dad's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
this, that, and the other thing. Don't do it. Don't do it. Yeah, don't do it. You don't want to
Yeah.
get judged. Don't do it. But Brilliant says, oh, he's the asshole because he hasn't moved past it when she has. And I understand, you know, because of, you know, why he hasn't, because he still sees the hurt, you know, but
Mhm.
he is still, yeah, right. I thought they talked it out. Exactly. She talked to the people
Mhm.
that are directly involved. And
Right.
I have issue when like say Jared and I get into an argument, right? And we work it out. Like we talk about it.
Right.
We throw things at each other, cry, whatever, you know, mud wrestle, whatever it takes. Don't you like they got that visual there now, Jared? We'll be paying for that later. Anyway, so and we resolve it, you know, we
Yeah.
just resolve it between us, and then you know other people decide to get involved and start crap about it, and just like, oh, you shouldn't be like this and you shouldn't be like that, and interfering in it when we're fine now, you know, that would not be right. You know what I mean? Like if it's our business and we settled it, then who the hell are you to have that strong an opinion about it? I mean, I understand it's his father, but he still should talk to the son about it before he makes it a big
Mhm.
issue, because you know he is entitled to his feelings, but not
Yeah,
to the
absolutely.
punishing, not to actually punish him in the name of his son. That's what I worry about, that the punishment he's putting on the daughter is in the name of the son. Make sure you know how the son feels about it if you're going to do something like that, because that's how it's going to be interpreted. And then if you still don't want to do it because of how you feel, fine, you know, but own it, you know. No, the
Right.
son is invited. They're fine. That's the problem. The son and Roberto, his husband, they're invited. She didn't go to their wedding, of course,
Mhm.
because of how they felt. But since then, they are all forgiven and they've had family functions. They've been acting like a family together. That's why I
Right.
don't understand why he decided to pick this moment to punish her again, you know?
But I also wonder, like, what's been the time frame? Like, they did say her dad
Mm-hmm.
passed, but they didn't say how long from the son's wedding to her engagement.
Yeah, only that she got engaged right away, like when he passed, like right then.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, they never give us
Mm-mm.
everything we want or need. Like I always have
Right.
questions.
Yeah, because
There's
there are
an
always layers to this.
yeah. Okay, so Bad Wolf Girl says that is so very sad. Do the son and his partner forgive her? Yes, they did. They talked it out. I
Mhm.
wonder if the son would walk her down the aisle. If so, that shows the dad that he should forgive. You know, there you go. That
Mhm.
I don't know if she'll go there. That would kind of be insulting to the dad. Like I don't think she should approach it that way, but we'll see. You know, the dad is reopening wounds that the rest of the family had closed. I agree with you, John. I do. I
Yeah.
mean, I want him to get closure. I want him to talk to everybody and
Mhm.
get closure. Oh, well, that's past, and understandably for the time, but the daughter-in-law has accepted the son. Yes, she has. Yes, she has. Yep. Let's see. I agree. It looks like everybody's kind of thinking about it the same way we are, that he might want to let it go. Dad might be a bit of an asshole here. There's no video. What do you think? We're silly? We're going to do that with cameras? Are you out of your mind, Jen? Like, no. You'd have to be there or you're not. Oh my God. Well, he could throw her away instead of giving her away, but I still understand he doesn't want to. Okay, Sandy. No,
Just
I
chuck her out
think
the door.
they have forgiven each other. So the son is invited to the wedding. She was asked not to come to the son's wedding prior, the ones who she called the F. When they got married, because it had just happened, she was asked not to attend that. And she understood why she shouldn't, because it had just happened. So,
Right.
yeah. So I kind of get that. Hey, Britt. Brilliant singing for us. There you go. Let it go. Let it go. Okay.
But also, Aaron has a point. If you walk down the aisle and you don't want to be there,
That's true. But it's not right to be involved in a ceremony when you have a problem being there. You're walking them down the aisle while thinking, fuck these speeches is true. Like you trip, you step on her wedding dress and rip it. Like
right.
something's like, because you can't, I do agree he's still hurting. That's why I think he should talk to the son and then just be honest and just like work it out. Like just try to work it out. I don't know.
It's a tough one. This is
This is a tough one, but like everybody's on the same with these, because I don't want to say somebody's not entitled to feel a certain way about something that hurt their child, even if their child's an adult. I get that. Like you hurt my daughter, like you're on the list. I got a list. It's hard. Yeah, right. And it's hard to get off that list, I'll tell you. So I kind of understand how he's feeling. But then again, if my daughter was fine with it and asked me to let it go, I would. That's why I think he needs to have the conversation with his son about the situation, and maybe he will come to some closure, because he says he keeps seeing the son's face and the lack of happiness, kind of thwarted his happy moment when he was talking about his engagement and about, announcing the day, and she did all that, kind of stole his thunder and made it a horrible memory instead of a happy one. And I can understand he feels a certain way, but I don't know. I'm torn. I have to go back and put the button. All right, people, we're gonna vote.
This one is I don't know, because then I think like, oh fuck, I lost my train of thought. That's so bad.
That's okay. No, take your time.
Nope, it's gone. Sorry.
All right, I'll help you. Like John, this just another quote. Of course, I'm just like known for the stupid stuff I say. It's hard to get off that. John, depending on what it is, John, why would I want to? Come on, explain that to me. Like, why? Why, John? Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with that statement, actually. There wasn't anything wrong with that.
Oh,
and Grace, yep. Which one are you looking at? Which one are you looking at? All right, I'm going to start up here. Wait, back up here. With Aaron says, if he's still hurting, then the wound not closed, and they didn't address his needs during therapy. That's true. She talked about her wounds probably, and not his.
Right.
They all need to speak with each other. And yes, feck with my kid, not feck with you. Yes, I get you. Fucking hell, you got it. You got it, Wolf. And welcome. If they cared, when he hesitated to say yes, they should have arranged a family chat to address his needs. Exactly. Instead of making him feel bad. Yeah, I hear you. Like they're trying to, that might be why he's hanging on to it. People hang on to stuff when they haven't been heard. You can't move forward until you get heard about whatever the issue is. Like you need it out there. Like somebody heard what your issue was and understood where you were coming from. Like you need to be heard before you can move forward. I get that, Aaron. You're spot on there. Whoop. Spot on. But he also needs to be honest about saying he's let it go when he clearly hasn't. This is true. This is true. Oh boy, they're all into this. You're all so helpful. I still don't know what I'm going to vote, but you're very helpful. Grudges do only hurt the people. Grudges do only hurt the person who carries them around, and I have people I'll never forgive. Fortunately, they don't care and are not sorry for what they did. Win-win, right? Well, If it hurts you, no, that's not a win, because you should, unless that's what you want to do. I'm never going to tell you what to do. But if you
Right.
say that the grudges hurt the person who carries them, then I do not wish that on anyone. I don't wish you to have a grudge that's going to hurt you. Have a grudge that means you smack the other one in the head, that's fine. But don't hurt you. Like, that's what I mean. Don't hurt yourself over somebody else who doesn't matter, especially if they don't matter, you know?
Yeah, it's almost like they've split the family. You know, I'm a kid of a blended family, and we were always, it wasn't ever like, you know, we're halves or we're steps. It's always we were a family. And it seems like now they're like splitting it, like my kid versus your kid, when all he wanted was to like somebody hear him about his kid. Like
Mm-hmm.
he wanted them all to see like their brother got hurt, and
Mm-hmm.
he just never let that part of it go because he's hurt for his son.
Mm-hmm. This is true. This is definitely true. This is, I mean, Sandy, you're right. It's going to be, I think it's going to be number 6 again, like everybody, except for, no, not, but I can't say everybody because,
Mm-mm.
like, some of the family isn't involved. But as far as the daughter and the husband, yeah, I would have to say. Bad Wolf Girl wants to know, why don't we have the option for Steve's fault? Well, John's got the best answer to that, because it's always his fault anyway. We don't need to announce anything. I don't need to put it out there. Everybody knows everything's Steve's fault. Like, it's just a given. It's just a given.
Yeah, I'm going with Aaron on this one. Everyone but the son.
Yep. I don't know, kind of number 1, but I also see where he's coming from, so I can't totally blame him. I think
Right.
yeah. I hope you can put it down and leave them behind one day. Me too. But you're right, you know, everyone but the son. That's right. I think the couple, but I'm kind of agreeing with Aaron, because I do hope that you know, that they just go on with all of those. I could agree with that. Everyone involved, yay porn, donate to the Magic Mike Fund so I can go to a strip club finally, because I can't believe I never. Chris is always the asshole, and Jay hates coffee, and that makes him an asshole. Verillion, you got to be clear. It's she that went to therapy, not he. So Sophie, the girl, the young girl, she was in her early 20s, who used the language against the son, is the one who went into therapy. It didn't say that he did, but definitely, just to be clear, just so. Okay, the op and the father of the girl. You know what?
Oh, like
You
the
all are
original
pretty
one
good.
that, yeah.
Mm-hmm. The original poster, and then everybody, and the father of the girl. Oh, well, he's Pat. Yes, because he actually is the one who encouraged that kind of attitude with his children.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's kind of cute there, always. 69 1-800 Cupcake, because if Claire's going to mud wrestle, then I got to promote harder. Yeah, it's going to be amusing. It's like, I don't know, Aaron. He's ignoring us. He's got better things to do. I don't know where he's gone. Maybe. Maybe. Who knows? Who knows? But I think 40. Oh, welcome, Jay. Of course, it's 42, 42, 42, 42. This is true serial trying to hide out on his other account, so he doesn't have to mod. Yeah, you busted, dude. Okay. Still stands. Okay, brilliant. I agree with you. If it still stands, he should have gone to therapy and worked that out with the daughter after she went. Absolutely, I agree. And he should have bring the son into the conversation about how he feels about the wedding too. Yeah, I don't know. All right, well, I think on that one, you ready for another one? Oh, it's like
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. But I think we're all in agreement. Pretty much everybody's an asshole. Like, not
Yeah.
everybody. It's like those are hard. I'm hoping I'm hoping this next one isn't that hard.
It's got layers. It's got blended families. It's got kids. It's got just horrible bullshit. It's a lot.
I know. That's why I'm going to skip the next one because it's just as bad. Oh, I like this one. All right.
Okay.
I'm apologizing in advance for anywhere that this goes, just so you all know. All right. Just hold on to your hats. All right. Sorry, not sorry. But I'll take the lead. Don't worry. I got no problem with my issues on this. Okay.
Oh yeah, I can get on my high horse all day about this one.
Okay. All right. Horses engaged. Here we go. My 27-year-old female best friend, and I'm 25, keeps mansplaining stuff to me. I always get mad at him, but he keeps saying it's not mansplaining. He's just kindly explaining. Today, I went off on him because the bathroom's door handle always gets stuck. And today it took me 40 minutes to open the door. So I told him not to close that door anymore. And he explained to me that it gets stuck and that I only have to turn it the other way. And when I said I did, he said, I have to do it harder. And he did not see me fighting the door. Now we've been living in this house for a month. So I already know the stupid doorknob gets stuck and which way to turn it. It wasn't that. I tried everything. I told him that, and he insisted I wasn't doing it right. Oh, he always makes me feel like he thinks I'm stupid, and I hate it. So I yelled at him that I already know how to open the door, and he got mad at me for yelling at him. Am I the asshole? Oh, no. There's edits. Don't you love that there's edits? Of course there's edits, right? Of course there's edits on this one. So edit number 1. We are renting the house, so I do not have to invest money on it, and I have fixed stuff before as I am more handy than he is. This is not about fixing the door. Also, he is not a sexist, nor am I. He's not a sexist asshole. Nor am I. I just think he is used to over-explaining stuff specifically to me, and I have told him many times that this bothers me. To the people saying that it's not mansplaining, yes, it is. We are both experts at opening an effing door. So yes, explaining to me how to open a door is mansplaining, okay? I don't think he would feel the need to explain this to a man that obviously also knows how to open a door, especially with the condescending tone he used. Holy shit. We talked about it and fixed the issue, though. He knows he was mean, and I know I was too by screaming at him. Thanks for the advice, though. Edit number 2, because God, she just couldn't stop. Okay. There we go. I usually can open this door. Today I could not, as it was stuck. It wasn't a problem before because we could open it even though it was tricky. But it is funny to see how some people, probably men, think I'm stupid because I couldn't open it. If it took me 40 minutes, it's because I had to remove the knob to open it. Okay, last edit. I hope so. We are not in the U.S., so landlords here are not as accommodating. Also, the post is not really whether we should replace the doorknob or not. It's about the fact that my man's actions made me feel dumb, and I was triggered by it. It's something that has happened before, and that's why I responded emotionally. This is so... Oh God. Okay, first of all, it is mansplaining if you tell somebody how to open the door. I don't care. I don't care what anybody says. That's mansplaining. Like
I have an actual meme on my tech bench that says, ladies, mansplaining is explaining for, or mansplaining is like explaining for women or something. My boss printed it out because it's funny because this shit happens all the fucking time. All the time.
Mm-hmm.
It's yeah, I could go on this all day. You found a good one. Yay.
No, go ahead. Because I'll tell you, I'm fortunate right now that the majority of the men around me They know fucking better. Ain't nobody gonna try to explain to me like how to open a fucking door and not get a fucking door in the head. Okay. Like I have brothers. They show me what to do with a door. Okay. Because you tell me how to open a door and I want to show you what a door is for. My brother taught me how to do that. I will show you. I was like, ma'am.
I would come out that door like The Shining. Like, here's Johnny. Like, I get so pissed off at the door.
Here's Jerry. No.
Exactly.
That's that. Ooh. No. See, that's funny. They're like, but he wasn't mansplaining. He was just telling you how to open the door. I'm like, oh, dude, you didn't go there. Like, don't. First of all, just a word of advice: if a woman tells you you're mansplaining, stop right there. Do not answer. Do not defend yourself. Just, I'm giving you a piece of advice here. Say, that's not what I intended. Let's start over.
Yeah.
Period. Go there. Just go there. Go to a safe space. Okay? Because we all get we all get all that with this. And then and we go too far with it. Like she was probably yelling and being a nag and being a big B. And she probably went too far. Just like Jared and I right now have the desire to pick on somebody and go too far right now because you just like it just gets under your skin so much you just can't help it. It's like Mount Vesuvius in a bad way, not the good way. We all know you want us Mount Vesuvius in the good way over there, but this mansplaining shit is the bad way. It's totally the bad way. Like just don't do it. Just don't do it.
It's almost like the most condescending, patronizing, like you just feel like a moron and you're like, I know I'm not stupid. Like, could we not do this right now, please?
Exactly.
Like, hear
me. Charlie, it's the cheese. You remember the one we did about the cheese, Charlie? It was like, why didn't he just bring the cheese home? He's going to argue with her that there's cheese when she's the one in the house and looked in the fridge. And the guys go, I know there's cheese in there. Like she's an idiot, you know? Like, don't just bring home the cheese. Like, you know. If you ever want to get laid again, just bring home the damn cheese. You know, just don't do it. Just bring home the cheese. If she says you're mansplaining, stop. Take 2 steps back. And just say that's not what you intended, regardless of what you intended. You intended to mansplain.
Right.
Well, you gotta, you know, you're one of those daredevil kind of men. Like
I will say this though. And I have learned this in my last like 18 months of my job. It depends on the person. So if you know they're an asshole, they're going to mansplain to you. And if they're not, then you know they're genuinely trying to help you.
Yeah. But yeah, okay. Well, wait. Okay. Here you go. This is not helping. Okay, Aaron. Let me tell you what you're not getting about this situation. Damn. I knew somebody had to be like my little brother. That's what I remember. Oh my God. Please educate me. Oh my God. They're just like, oh my God. Hey, student, nice to see you. Oh my God. Oh boy. Okay. What was that about cutting the cheese? No, not cutting the cheese. Just bringing the cheese home, Joe. It was another AIT I did with somebody in the chat with Charlie a couple of weeks ago, like about a month ago or so. And the guy didn't want to bring the cheese. He was telling his girlfriend that there was cheese in the fridge, even though she was home looking at the fridge at the time while she was on the phone with him. It was bad. He should have just brought the cheese home. She ended up ordering sushi, and he had macaroni with no cheese on it because, you know. Let me explain to you why it's not No, let you not explain to me why it's not mansplaining. I would really not want to have that conversation. I like you, Icarus. I do. Don't do that. Don't do that.
God. My face is literally on fire right now. Like this one gets me so riled up. Like I can't.
I don't know what to do with it. I don't even want to bring up the voting card because there's not a like. Oh yes, there is. I have this is my first time using this option. I got it. Okay. I got it. I know which one it's going to be. You know which one it's going to be?
I have no idea.
I'm going to show you. Here we go. You see that number 9? Number 9 is perfect for this. No,
Oh,
just
yeah.
no. That's what I got to do. That's it. Like,
Uh-huh.
I'm not even voting on this. This is wrong. This is just so
Yeah.
wrong. I'm gonna be hearing about this for days, because
Yeah.
it's like, Jerry, boy, I'm only going in the Discord if Jared's with me. I'm telling you that right now. I'm not going. And the hell with you all. When Jared goes to bed, I'm out. I'm gone. No more. Like, I'm gone. Like, she leaves, I leave. That's it.
It would be like it is in real life. Everyone's scared of me anyway, so it's fine.
It's just,
I got your back.
That is just like, because it's all guys over there. They're going to be like, what the hell was that about the mansplaining? What you doing? Which way? That's not. Like, they're just going to have at me. I know. Because they're gonna, because it's fun. Because you know what? Actually, they're all quite intelligent, and they are very respectful. And I don't think any of them are
they're normal humans.
Yes. You mean not misogynistic freaking buttholes? Yeah, right. Yes. That's right, because they're not. That's why they hang out over there. Like, that's why we even talk to them. Because if you were, we wouldn't even speak to you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You can even pick it up in like texting. You can just see the oozingness coming off of statements. Sometimes you're just like, no, I can't.
I had someone. I just told them what someone DM'd me, and she said, I can smell incel from here. I was like, how do you smell incel? Through the DM, through the internet, all the way over there. Like, you're already on the other side of the country. How do you smell incel? Like, tell me how that smells. And I don't want to know, actually. Luckily enough, I don't really have to deal with it. Hey, I miss you too, James. I missed that whole chat, actually, over there. I'm sorry. I just caught something in the chat. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, that's right. No, I was just going to say it smells like pity and virginity.
Yep. And never getting laid again. No, or if they ever did, they never again.
Yeah.
Never again. I don't actually, because what they actually have, I don't think that's actually, it's not the real deal, dude. I'm not even going to feel sorry for them. Oh, just fuck off. Yes. Exactly. Yes, that's it. That's why I said no. It's not going to go that. It smells like a musty basement and vape juice. Oh gosh, John, not in that voice. Oh my. Oh gosh. Jared could be doing something I have a deep expertise with, and if she messes it up, I ask permission to explain that she did it wrong. That's kind of nice. Because you just say, you don't even have to say, should I have a permission? You just say, would you like assistance? Or I've got some information about that. Like,
yeah, because it was it still is. It's a big trigger for me, and I would instantly get my haunches up. Like, I would just be like, I wouldn't be receptive to anything he said because I was like, I don't care. And so with that, I realized like I have to just chill the fuck out and realize like I need some help. But yeah, it used to always just make me get like real pissy. This one makes me go crazy.
Yeah. It does, and I'll listen. I will listen to a lot of advice. And I do talk to gentlemen every day. And there's people that I take advice from every day. I listen to them about stuff. But they're not like preaching at me. They're not like talking to me like I'm a child. The worst thing you could do is that mansplaining thing. Talk to me like I don't like have a brain. And then,
I work with 90% men. I don't have an option to avoid talking to guys. Like, that's just the way it works. But in those moments, it's all ego for me, and I know it's ego, so I have to just like relax myself and realize like I'm not the smartest person right now, and I just chill out. But because I am smart, but there are moments where like I just need to like relax my own little bullshit.
Yeah, you know what? In every relationship, there are people that are better at one part or another. And in everything, there are people that are better at things than we are. And I'm all in for learning and growing. And I always praise the expertise. And I go to the person that knows better than I. I just don't want to be thumbed on it about it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want, that would be like somebody coming up to me and telling me how to have a conversation.
Right.
Like,
well, it's like where I work, I'm the only woman that works in my building, and people will come in and say like things need to get fixed. None of the guys in my building are fixing it. It's me who's doing like all the fixing, all the heavy tools. It's always me. And so I will always get kind of defensive when someone else comes in and tries to explain it to the guys, or they'll talk over me. I'm like, but I'm the one that you need to talk to. It's not them. Like, that's the stuff that'll really piss me off.
Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, totally.
Mhm.
Student, you're right. The smartest people know they know very little. It's a true fact. That's right.
Mhm.
The more intelligent you are, you don't know everything. And you also
Yeah,
know
it's
that
that
in everything there's something to learn in everything, in every person, in every perspective. Yep.
I forget what it's called. Aaron told me one time. It's like a diagram of, like, how smart you are, or
Mm-hmm.
the less smart you are, and then you think you know more, and then the more you know, you think you know less, and so it's like this kind of like,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they by the
I
time you get to
forget what
like
it's called.
yeah, I don't know the term for it, but I know I could see the diagram you're talking about, because by
Yeah,
the time
yeah,
you get to
yeah.
the top, you're absolutely sure that you still got plenty to learn. That you're learning all the
Yes.
time. You're like always looking for something.
Yeah.
Dunning-Kruger. There you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Charlie, that's a good
Dunning
one.
I know it's not the same thing, but whenever everybody says Dunning-Kruger, and everybody says it a lot in the circles that I go in, because y'all know where
Mhm.
I go, it reminds me of The Usual Suspects. And I know that's not the guy's name, but that's what it
Right.
reminds me of. And I always flash back to see Kevin Spacey's face. Whenever you guys say Dunning-Kruger, that's what I'm thinking. So there you go. Because I amuse myself, because Dunning-Kruger is frustrating.
Yeah.
Yep. The dumb pretend to be smart, and the smart pretend to be dumb. Because if you actually come at people as if you don't know everything, you will learn something from everyone. But if you act like you know everything, you're not going to learn a damn thing.
Mm-mm. No.
Kaiser Soza. Yes, Aaron. Kaiser. Good old Kaiser. I don't know why Dunning-Kruger makes me think of that, but he does. I don't know. It's probably because how they pulled the wool over everybody's eyes, and everybody thought
Probably.
during that movie that you knew what was going on until the end, and then
Mhm.
so it's kind of like that. Wait, are you mansplaining? I don't know. Are you? No, we asked you. There's a difference, Icarus. When we ask you and you tell us, that's called sharing information. Being an adult, treating people with equality and respect. Like, it's not mansplaining. It's not. I don't know. You're trading my voice for McToon's, Charlie. I'm deeply disappointed, actually. Well, good night, Charlie. Have a good one. I don't know. So on that one, you want to do another quick one, and then
Sure.
let's
I'm
see.
down.
I think I'll have another one. Thank you, James. I would say I like yours too, but I've never heard it. All right, let me see. Let me pull this back up. I want to do one more. So I didn't even vote on that, because we all know who. You know what? We didn't even vote on that, because does anybody have any idea that anybody but that guy was the asshole? Like, I mean, be brave. You can. We can't get to the chat. You're perfectly safe. Jared and I are just sitting up here. We can't reach you down there. You
Well,
can
that's not
vote.
entirely
Yeah.
true, because one of the chat's next to me, so I can get to one of them.
Well, true, but he was being very, very polite about everything.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Not just polite. He was being, he's being thoughtful. He really addressed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. Yep. Night, Charlie.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was definitely he was the ass. Wait.
Oh, yeah, I would've come out of that bathroom, honestly, like, pulling the door off the hinges and throwing it at him. So, like, I would've gotten pissed.
And you know what? I do think she went a little much. I will give you that, because like, given that situation, I know it don't get good if you come at them all like that. Like, she was yelling and screaming. That ain't cool either. I don't want to give her a free pass just because he was mansplaining at her. But I do understand
Yeah.
frustration, which is
I
why
think
I'm
it's
putting the warning out
frustration,
there.
yeah.
Yeah, I
Like, she's
do understand
frustrated
that. Hmm.
and, you know, she's stuck somewhere, she can't get out, she can't get help, so she's gonna come out real pissed, and then to immediately get told she's just an idiot because she can't open a fucking door, like,
Yep.
I think that would piss off anybody, man or woman, non-binary,
Hmm.
you're gonna get pissed off.
That's it. Yep, yeah, definitely. But yeah, I do think he's more of the asshole for telling her how to open
Yeah.
the door.
Oh,
Especially
yeah.
since she just got done telling us that he got stuck in the door before. Like, so he knows the
Yeah.
door sticks. Like it
Right.
happened to him before. So that was kind of that it was rude. That was just
Mhm.
rude. Just rude, dude. He probably deserved what he got, but I don't really want to say that because I don't like when women act like that. They give us all a bad name. Like, but
Well, you know, I am one of those, so I can't say much.
I try not to be. I have been. I have to admit that I have been. I can soapbox it pretty damn well, but
Yeah.
I do try to give grace because actually, you know, I want the cuddles. I want them next to me. You know, I don't want them running for the other side of the house. You know, try to get away from me or anything. So yeah. So yeah,
Well, I got
I'm
cold,
trying to go on.
scary hot, so I will take that. I'll take that as my best compliment. I will be scary and hot at the same time.
I
That's
think
totally
that's
fine with me.
absolute. That's an absolute compliment. Yeah, that
Mhm.
is. All right. So last one, and it's am I the asshole for doing 3 transactions at the drive up ATM? All of you who use drive up banking here in the United States, you know where we're going with this. You know, pretty quick one here. After work around 4 o'clock, pretty busy time at the bank. The bank shares a parking lot with a huge grocery store and a few other anchor stores. I chose the drive through ATM as I was in a rush. As I finished each transaction, I remembered I needed to do another. I became forgetful due to rushing. I did this 3 times, having to reinsert my card each time. On the third time, the car behind me honked. Am I the asshole for not going into the lobby? Oh.
No, you're just a
What?
moron.
I don't know. And do you beep at people like when they do that, or do you give them grace? Like
No.
I wait. I mean, am I a
Oh,
jerk?
wait.
I just wait. Like I wait. I don't
Mhm.
honk. I
Mhm.
very rarely. You know when I use my horn when it's imminent danger of somebody like
Yeah,
going to get
same.
hit or an accident. That's when I use my horn.
Mhm.
I'm not like
Yeah.
I don't care about getting stuck in traffic. I don't care about like, you know, just because somebody's being a jerk the way they're driving. I don't do that because horns are distracting. You're gonna cause more of a
Yeah.
problem. Like you know what I mean? Like you only want to use your horn when you want to prevent something
Honestly,
from terribly happen, right?
yeah, 100%. If I had been, like so I probably would have ended up being this person who forgot what they were doing at the ATM and done it 3 more
Mm-hmm.
times, and then someone honked. I would have sat there for another 10 minutes just being like, "Well, we're gonna sit here now." Like, just to be the asshole. I don't think they meant to be an asshole, though. I think they just forgot what the hell they were doing.
That's what she's admitting, that she actually just
Yeah.
forgot, and so she's doing it.
Mhm.
And listen, this is the kind of person who wrote an "Am I the asshole?" because she's worried about it because she should have went inside the lobby. This is not an asshole. This is a
Mm-mm.
decent
No.
person.
No.
Whoever was on that horn, you be the asshole. That's it.
Yeah.
Like, you
Like I
horner.
said, I just would have turned into the asshole because you honked at me.
Yeah, true. Well, no, no, maybe when I was younger, not anymore. I don't bother with that kind of stuff
You're a
if they're an
chill
asshole.
bear.
No, not much. I just save my bear slaps for when you're close enough to actually receive one. You know, like if it doesn't really matter, like you're distant, like why bother? It's not worth the energy.
Right.
You know what I mean? Hey, you know, whatever. But yeah, no, no. But they are. I am thinking in my head what an asshole they are, though, and I'm glad I don't know them or something like that. Now, if it was
Mhm.
somebody I knew, I might have to say something like, "Are you kidding me? Like, dude, like." What? Like,
Mhm.
you know, that's true.
No, I
But
wouldn't have honked, and I just would have sat there. I just would have been like, "Alright, I'm just gonna chill on my phone." I wouldn't have. I
let's see
think the
what we
person who honked is an asshole.
yes, I kind of agree with you. I think the person who honked is an asshole because why bother?
Mhm.
And the person who like, the person who honks at you, like when you're like at the light is just turning and you got your
Yeah.
blinker on. So because I was trained like defensive driving. That light goes green, and if I'm turning, okay, I'm still looking in all directions before I turn. I don't care that it says I can go. I still need to make it sure it's clear. So if you're behind me, like beeping your ass, or you just like get your blood pressure in uproar. Like you're gonna have the aneurysm, not me. I'm not dying in the intersection for you because you're in a hurry. Like the hell with that. Yeah, no, that pisses me off when they do that. People do that all the time. Yeah. Pull forward 6 inches. Put the car. What's this? What is she talking about here? Wait a minute. Put the car in gear. Pull forward 6 inches and reinsert the car. I've had to do that because I can't reach because I'm only 5 foot tall, and the Jeep. I had the cheap Cherokee. Cheap Grand Cherokee Laredo, so it was up and it was wide and it was and I would not be able to reach into the thing very well with my little arms. But
I love that you're a pocket-sized bear.
I'm not. Well, parts of me are pocket-sized. I'm pocket-sized. I'm pocket-sized height-wise. Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Well, I don't think any other part of me won't get in a pocket.
I've got almost a half a foot on you. No, more than half a foot on you. Yeah.
They say my daughter. My daughter's 5'7" or 5'6".
Yeah, that's how tall I am. I'm 5'7". My oldest, it's so sad. They want to be tall so much, and they keep trying to like outgrow me. And I'm like, you got a few more years, kid. I hope one day. I was like, but I'm kind of tall, so maybe you'll get there. I have high hopes.
Yeah, I'm hoping. Yeah, maybe. Hey, Aaron, I didn't have to sit on phone books because that Jeep, it was fully loaded. It had the seats that raise up. It had heated seats too, and it had fully adjustable like raise up seats, all electric, because it was the Laredo, so it was good. I did have to pull it all the way up and push it all the way forward. So and like anybody else went to sitting there, their head would be hitting the ceiling. But except for me,
where you get that thing where you're like crunched into the car, you're like, oh, I can't move.
But the good thing about that one, like I really miss that one. I don't have it anymore. Is that it had settings? So like your key remote, like when you put the key remote, it put the chair in this. It put the seat in the setting if you had your remote.
Right.
So like you unlock the car and the seat's already moving to where it needs to be. I'm like, oh, that's welcoming. Thank you, Jeep. Thank you, Jeep.
Yeah, I like that. With me and him, we're pretty lucky. Our legs are the same length, but our heights are different. So he's got a taller body, so I can't ever see out windows or anything. But the seat doesn't move that often.
Aaron, you might be right about that because it did have those vibrating massage seats, and they warm. They were like heat, like in the winter. I could actually heat the seats before I got in the car. I'm telling you, it was lit. I loved that vehicle. I'm telling you. Stop, dude. You know me too well. Shut up. No, there were no wood blocks on the pedals, Ox. I could reach. All right. Oh, y'all had your fun. All right, we're gonna vote, and then I'm out of here. I'm gonna put the outro on and blast y'all out. But did you have fun, Barry? I had fun with this hot mess in this chat.
I did. I had a blast. You've made it very fun and like, put me at ease. It's been a blast. Like really, truly, I've had a lot of fun.
Oh, good. See, I told you it would just be like talking like we do in Discord or anywhere else. It would be the same, except for we would have more people from the chat button into the conversation a little bit, welcoming to butt in. Not that it was, of course we want you to participate and help us out with it. It's a lot of fun. I did hate bringing up that car more than a boyfriend. Especially the angry Gabe's boyfriend. Like he went out of there and gone like quick. The car, I cried about the car, Aaron. I cried about that Jeep. It's not a car. We can't be insulting and call it a car. It's a Jeep. And I cried. I did. I miss it. I would take that Jeep back in a hot second. I can't say that about anybody else that's gone. Because they're gone for a reason. But I would definitely take that Jeep back because that Jeep never failed me. That Jeep never disappointed me. That Jeep never let me down. I would take them back. So that's it. It's just Bear in the Jeep for the rest of my life. That's it. I'm gonna go get me another one now. I have a van now, though. I don't know. They're different. That's much different.
That's very, very different. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. There's gonna be a running joke for a while. It's like I'm not ready. I'm not ready, but I'm glad you had a good time. We should do this again sometime. We'll find some other stuff to do. See,
I'd be down for that.
Yep, they're gone for a reason. Yes, I don't hold grudges at all. They're just gone for a reason. Like there's a reason we're not together anymore. Oh, he's right. He once had. Oh wait, John said I once had a manual car that let you put it in reverse while driving forward. Great to freak out. Whoa, whoa! How? I gotta go. You're making me have to go. You're causing issues. You're causing issues. I'm gonna have to get off of here to go to the bathroom now because I'm laughing too hard. I'm glad you had a good time, Jared. I hope you come back again. We'll do something. It's always fun, you know. I have plenty of things if you're interested, or even just to do this. I could do this like again with you anytime. But
yeah, I mean, the first one's out of the way. I think it'll be a lot easier.
Yeah, it is, you see, and it's like, yeah, and it's StreamYards is easy. The connection was good. Your volume stayed great.
Oh, nice.
We didn't have to yell at anybody in the chat or anything. It was great. It was good, and we didn't cause too much havoc on YouTube for the night. At least. I don't know, but I guess we have to wait for the polls to come in to find out for sure, though. One way or another. We'll find out where I'm from tomorrow, and you know who I'm messing with and what I'm doing. Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows?
What new
new
personality you have? Yeah.
Yeah, like who I'm pretending to be this week. What account? You know, it would be
exactly.
Like how was Bear up there with Jared? Isn't Bear Jared? Like I thought Bear was Jared. Wait, like what's going on? There's like, oh wait, but if you turn the letters in Jared the other way around and add a B, you could get Bear. You could get Bear out of that. That's how it goes. Like that's the stuff you read. It's like insane.
Oh god, that's nuts.
Yeah. No, not on a live stream, not in my bed, but I have in the woods. I'll be honest. I mean, who hasn't? Don't lie, people.
Yeah.
Don't tell me you haven't. You know you have. If you
I'm from Mississippi, so I can't deny that ever.
No, if you like to hike or anything like that, of course you have. Of course you have. But, don't be, really freak people out and get mocking to come on panel. I'm trying, John. I really am, but they don't do voice. But I would get them to just sit up there, but they don't do voice. And maybe one day, if they decide to, we have a deal. If they ever do decide to, that's where they'll come. They will. They will. Well, it's funny. It's funny. We did get them in the Discord, John. Were you there when we were playing? Were you there for that round of games? They were playing games with us that one day. So, yeah. Volunteers to be messed with, even if it's just in the mud. Okay, Jen. It's nice to have playmates.
It's gone from like golden showers to like food play. It's all over the place in the chat right now.
I'm probably gonna go to Discord for a while, Autistic Chill, and take my lumps because I know I'm just gonna get it over with. I'm just gonna get it over with because I know what's coming. I definitely know what's coming. And how did you piss out of a convert? All right, that's a story you're gonna have to tell me, Aaron. I need to hear this story. How you did that out of a convertible at high speeds? Were you driving? Tell me you weren't driving. Like I know you weren't driving if you did that. Like it's like how would you like?
He's multi-talented.
Yeah, no. Eddie says she did everything in the woods, and she means everything. I I'm pretty close behind you with that. I don't know about everything, because every time I say everything, somebody comes up with something I would never do. like not out of bed. Like, no, it's not a challenge. Not a challenge, No, definitely. Whoa, John, you puked out of a moving car? You weren't driving on that one either, were you?
I've done that one.
Oh man, Aaron, the blowback. I didn't even think of that, dude. That's disgusting. Why couldn't you wait till the car stopped? I don't even want to know. Wait, I mean, I do want to know, but I'm gonna wait for Discord. You can tell me there. On that, Jared, I'm gonna say goodnight to everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Jay is not gonna have Cults and Conspiracies tomorrow morning, as we advertised over there for Atlantis. It'll be next week because his voice is out, although he says he feels well. And we're just waiting for his voice to come back, but he needs a few days to rest. Tomorrow night, I do have a recap scheduled, but that will also be dependent on my co-host because she's not been feeling well. Also, we want to wish Mandy a lot of good health and good vibes so that she recovers really well too. Well, because she's been feeling under the weather herself. So if she's well enough, then we'll do the recap. Otherwise, we're going to schedule that Johnny Depp last week recap for a couple of days from now. When we can. But on that, I'll see you guys all around on the socials. And thank you so much, Jared. I had a lot of fun. And I want to do this again with you. You're all right. You're all right.
Me too. I did it. I had a lot of fun. It was a good night.
It was. It was like hanging out with a bunch of friends. It was great.
Yeah.
Thank you all in the chat too, because you make it like that. You do. And we really appreciate it. And all of you still following on YouTube, make sure you go and hit that like, that you retweet this stuff. Hit that like, and also if you haven't subscribed, and I know you're watching because the numbers are up there, I know you're peeking, so don't be lazy. Hit that like button. Come on, you know you like it. Go hit that button. Go hit that button. Like it and subscribe so you get your notifications, and I'll see you next time around. And on that, good night, Jared. Good night, chat. Okay, let me just find where I'm going with this. And I'm going to put on that hot outro. Thank you, Counter Talk, for this excellent outro. Y'all don't sit during this. You can't sit during this outro. I dare you to try. I'll see you all later. Bye.
You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain, pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane, pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less. You check as I'm chess, what's happening next? Yeah. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson, he got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just wrote an obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I leave an impression and take your redemption. Just kill no discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they see me. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try to change, you can say no, free me. So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place, I wanna be first. Work till it hurts, dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions in the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off from a break off from the weak minds. They can stay soft. You can change lives. You create thoughts. Never waste time. You got one shot. You got one life. Better pop off. What do you like? Make a dream job. No 9-5. No mean boss. Just my life and free thoughts. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way. What I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You Don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try to change, you can say no, free me.